On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Odyssey.
A long wandering and eventful journey, a Greek epic poem attributed to Homer, describing the journey of Odysseus after the fall of Troy.
Examples:
Go on a serious odyssey. Cross-country odyssey. He continued the extraordinary odyssey with his brother.
Monolith.
A large, single upright block of stone, especially one shaped into a pillar or monument, something that is very large, solid, and uniform in shape or appearance.
Examples:
Metal monolith. Towering monolith. The art exhibit featured a massive monolith sculpture made entirely of recycled materials.
Arthurian.
Relating to King Arthur and the tales and legends associated with him.
Examples:
The Arthurian cycle. Arthurian romances. The Arthurian legends of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table are popular literary motifs.
Seminal.
Highly original, influential, or innovative, containing the seeds or beginnings of future development or growth, of medicine, of or relating to semen or the male reproductive system.
Examples:
Seminal research. Seminal duct. The book was a seminal work in psychology, influencing generations of researchers.
Ape.
A large animal with long arms, no tail, and usually a lot of body hair, including gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans, and gibbons.
Examples:
Jungle ape. Play the ape. The scientist studied the behavior of apes in the wild. Microprocessor. A computer component containing all the functions of the central processing unit.
Examples:
Microprocessor chip. Dedicated microprocessor. As a result of improvements in microprocessor performance, many consumer electronics products are now internet connected.
Flatten.
To make something flat, smooth, or level, to remove or reduce any irregularities or bumps, to crush, squash, or press something down to become level or compressed.
Examples:
Flatten a tire. Flatten my opponent. The hurricane's powerful winds flattened entire neighborhoods, leaving only rubble.
Inward.
Directed or facing towards the inside, inside or inward looking.
Examples:
Inward peace. Inward cargo. The inward motion of the tide was gradually slowing down.
Crick.
Sharp pain or stiffness in the neck or back that typically results from a sudden twisting or wrenching movement.
Examples:
Stiff crick. Crick in the back. I woke up with a crick in my neck from sleeping in an awkward position.
Decode.
To convert something, such as a message or piece of information, from a specific form into one that you can understand.
Examples:
decode a message, ability to decode the differences. The software could decode the encrypted data and reveal the hidden information.
Helix.
A three-dimensional spiral shape or structure, particularly like that of a spring or a DNA molecule.
Examples:
helix structure, alpha helix. The DNA molecule is shaped like a double helix.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
environmental determinant, a determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Trait.
A particular feature of your nature.
Examples:
chemical trait, personality traits. Multiple genes may influence behavioral traits concurrently.
Inherit.
To receive money, property, or a title from someone after they have died.
Examples:
inherit estate, inherit ancestral property. After his death, his sons inherited his business.
Whiz.
To move or run quickly and smoothly with a hissing or buzzing sound, to excel or perform skillfully in a particular area. To urinate, noun, a person who is very clever or skilled at something.
Examples:
whiz kid, whiz through the book. The racing car whizzed past the grandstands, leaving a trail of dust behind it.
Buggy.
A small, lightweight car, usually with no roof, especially drawn by a single horse. Adjective, infested with bugs.
Examples:
baby buggy, buggy update. This Middle Eastern resort offers dune buggy tours through the desert.
Factoid.
Something commonly accepted as fact, even though it is probably not true.
Examples:
an attention-grabbing factoid, wacky factoid. We talked about an interesting factoid in today's newspaper.
Noir.
A type of film or literature that emphasizes crime, darkness, and moral ambiguity, often using shadowy, low-light cinematography or atmospheric prose, meaning black or dark in French.
Examples:
noir crime novel, noir atmosphere. The film noir genre is known for its dark and brooding atmosphere.
Humming.
Producing a continuous, low, vibrating sound like that of the bee,
Examples:
humming sound, hummingbird. The humming of the bees filled the air as she walked through the garden.
Ventral.
Relating to or situated on or toward the belly or underside of an animal or organ, opposite of dorsal.
Examples:
ventral fin, ventral hernia. The ventral side of the fish was beautifully colored.
Co-founder.
One of several people who establishes an organization or starts a business.
Examples:
co-founder of the university, late co-founder. He is the co-founder and chairman of this tech company.
Industrious.
Hardworking, diligent, and persistent in effort.
Examples:
industrious worker, industrious student. He was known to be very industrious and would often work late into the night.
Cusp.
A pointed end, especially the pointed end of a crescent moon or the part of a curve that is most curved.
Examples:
cusp of change, a single cusp. The project was on the cusp of success and needed a little more funding.
Medicinal.
Of or relating to the treatment or cure of disease.
Examples:
medicinal chemistry, traditional medicinal. The medicinal properties of this herb have been known to help with various ailments.
Blossom.
The reproductive structure on a flowering plant that consists of usually colorful petals and a typically green calyx, merging of sepals, the state or time of flowering, the peak of a person's or thing's development or success.
Examples:
apple blossom, blossom garden. The cherry blossom trees in the park were in full bloom, creating a beautiful sight.
Conserve.
To protect something, especially the natural environment or culture, from change, damage, or destruction.
Examples:
means to conserve energy, conserve coal resources. Children must be taught to conserve our natural environment.
Breakneck.
Extremely fast and reckless, dangerous and high speed.
Examples:
breakneck acceleration, breakneck pace. She drove at a breakneck speed despite the dangerous conditions on the road.
Projectile.
An object or weapon that is propelled through the air, with or without explosive power, something that is launched or thrown with great force.
Examples:
projectile weapon, projectile motion. The projectile launched from the cannon sword and landed in the target zone.
Puke.
To vomit or eject the contents of the stomach through the mouth, to feel or experience extreme disgust or hatred.
Examples:
puke my guts, puke in the toilet. The smell of rotting food made him puke in disgust.
Scrape.
To draw something along a rough or hard surface, typically to remove dirt or other matter.
Examples:
scrape meat off a bone, scrape a hole in the ground. He scraped the mud off his boots before entering the house.
Starch.
A complex carbohydrate found in many plants, including rice, wheat, and potatoes, that is an important foodstuff for humans and animals.
Examples:
starch granules, potato starch. When heated, starch molecules absorb water and become thick and gooey, making it a useful thickening agent in cooking.
Toolbox.
A container or storage unit for tools, typically characterized by a handle and one or more compartments for organizing and storing various tools and equipment.
Examples:
design toolbox, toolbox storage. You should always keep a basic toolbox in your car in case of an emergency.
Writ.
A written legal order or command.
Examples:
a writ of summons, issue a writ. He was served with a writ of eviction, giving him the notice to vacate the property.
Mycoplasma.
A genus of bacteria that lack a cell wall and can cause respiratory and genital infections in humans and animals.
Examples:
Mycoplasma infection, Mycoplasma pneumonia. The research team developed a new diagnostic tool to detect mycoplasma presence in clinical samples rapidly.
Genital.
Of or relating to the external and internal reproductive organs.
Examples:
genital bleeding, pain in the genital area. The genital organs of the human body are necessary for reproduction.
Synthesize.
To combine a substance to make a more complex product or compound.
Examples:
synthesize molecules, synthesize information. The spider has the ability to synthesize multiple different silk proteins.
Critter.
A small or unimportant creature or animal, often used in a familiar or affectionate way.
Examples:
cute critter, wild critter. During their camping trip, the kids were excited to go critter hunting in the woods.
Crank.
A mechanical device that converts rotary motion into linear motion or vice versa, an eccentric or unpredictable person.
Examples:
crank handle, crank collar. The fishing reel had a crank that made it easy to reel in the catch.
Aroma.
A distinctive, usually pleasant smell, often of a specific food, plant, or object.
Examples:
Aromatherapy. Coffee aroma. The aroma of freshly baked bread filled the kitchen.
Vine.
A climbing plant that produces grapes, any plant with a growth habit of trailing or climbing stems.
Examples:
A green vine. Vine of war. A vine remains productive throughout the year.
Graft.
A transplanted portion of tissue or skin, often taken from one part of the body and used to repair or replace damaged or missing tissue in another part. A corrupt or illegal means of acquiring wealth or power through illicit or unethical methods.
Examples:
Graft surgery. Anti-graft law. The patient's skin graft procedure was successful, and he was released from the hospital.
Conceivable.
Imaginable or possible to understand or believe in the mind.
Examples:
Conceivable way. Conceivable emergency. It is challenging to defend every conceivable target.
Forbid.
To order somebody not to do something, especially officially, to keep something from happening or arising.
Examples:
Forbid smoking in public areas. Forbid the use of chemical weapons. God forbid you should regret your marriage.
Raspberry.
A sweet and tart edible fruit that grows on bushes, usually with a soft red or black color and a rough texture on the outside.
Examples:
Raspberry flavor. Raspberry tea. The raspberry cheesecake at that restaurant is out of this world.
Digestive.
Relating to or capable of causing or promoting digestion of food.
Examples:
Digestive juices. A digestive enzyme. A nutritious diet improves the digestive functions.
Microbe.
A tiny living thing that can only be seen with a microscope and that may cause disease.
Examples:
Pathogenic microbe. Microbe sterilizer. Microbes thrive on the surface of the human skin.
Circulate.
To move continuously or freely around a place or closed system.
Examples:
Circulate a rumor. Circulate an agenda before the meeting. The fan circulates the air in the room quickly.
Viticulture.
Also viniculture, the cultivation and production of grapes, particularly for winemaking, which includes the science and practice of growing grapevines, managing vineyards, and harvesting the grapes for wine production.
Examples:
Viticulture industry. Organic viticulture. The winery is known for its commitment to sustainable viticulture practices.
Fertilization.
The process of joining a sperm and an egg to produce an embryo.
Examples:
Fertilization process. Artificial fertilization. The fertilization of the soil allowed for a bountiful harvest.
Granular.
Consisting of or resembling small grains or particles, having a rough, irregular texture or appearance.
Examples:
A granular medicine. Granular data. The soil had a granular texture, making it easy to plant the seeds.
Terroir.
The environmental and geographical factors, such as soil type, climate, and topography, that give a particular region or vineyard its unique characteristics and contribute to the flavor and quality of wine or other agricultural products produced there.
Examples:
Regional terroir. Wine terroir. The soil composition and climate play a crucial role in shaping the terroir of a vineyard.
Correlate.
To have a connection or relationship in which one thing affects or depends on another.
Examples:
Correlate closely with the quality. Correlate to the size. We may frequently correlate age with the frequency of disease.
Fertilize.
To cause an egg, female animal, or plant to develop by joining sperm from the male with them. To add a natural or chemical substance to land to make plants grow well.
Examples:
Fertilize the soil. Fertilize the female egg. The couple decided to use the non-husband's sperm to fertilize a wife.
Unnatural.
Not in accordance with the normal or natural order, or not normal, typical, or expected.
Examples:
Unnatural death. Unnatural disaster. The unnatural growth of the city has disrupted wildlife habitats.
Reorganize.
To change to a more sufficient or suitable form of organization.
Examples:
Reorganize a department. Reorganize his debts. The new CEO was appointed to reorganize their business.
Nutritious.
Providing nourishment and essential nutrients for growth, development, and overall well-being, conducive to good health and proper bodily function.
Examples:
Nutritious ingredients. Nutritious meal. Eating a balanced and nutritious diet is important for maintaining good health.
Plentiful.
Existing or available in a large quantity or abundance, ample or abundant in supply or availability.
Examples:
Plentiful resources. Plentiful harvest. The supermarket offers a plentiful selection of fresh fruits and vegetables.